pretty good about what the future holds with this group.
And thinking back on the Celtics, on the road, their away record doesn't tell the whole story. They won their last 7 road games in that tremendous playoff push.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Hairston's checked in. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. And here's Conley outside. And again, Memphis no good.
Another away from home note for the Celtics. They were 7-1 in road games against the rest of their division. Their road play was the driving factor as to why they made the playoffs.
Barnes dishes to Hairston. Outside Conley. Memphis moving that ball around. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Turner leads the charge. And it's Johnson with the jam.
How about this run they're in the midst of, on the verge of tying it up or maybe even taking the lead?
Has been an unreal turnaround, and I give a lot of credit to the defense right along with what they did on offense, because the defense actually gave them the spark they needed.
Over in the corner, Barnes. 6 to shoot. Jump by Barnes.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, Clark, you know, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
I'm startled that
check that shit out.
Something like that at this stage of the game.
I think.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Well, Memphis loves the grit and grind mentality of this Grizzlies team. We all know that. They are at their most fearsome, I think, right here in the grindhouse.
No doubt about it. Some names just stick, and everyone here knows when you say grindhouse, you're talking about the FedEx Forum. Memphis so strong in this building.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Wright's checked in for Barnes.
Steal that shit.
Lance Stevenson comes in for Hairston. And it's Carter in for Tony Allen. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Gasol is green on Turner. Right side Gasol. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Gasol's got 8 points.
Well, I tell you, last year, guys, the Grizzlies lived up to the nickname of the Grindhouse. Top 5 defense here at home. And a lot of close wins that could have gone either way, but they grinded them out. Well, they found the touch here in the second half from the field, and everything else we talk about, folks, rebounding, defense, all of that, this game is still about making shots. You got to put the ball in the basket. That's the bottom line. And they found a way to do it here in the second half.
And those close wins and that blue-collar attitude is really what helped Memphis get to a 31-10 record here at home. Good for second-best home record in that very tough Western Conference.
Jordan Farmar, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Yarebko's checked in for Boston. Bradley comes in for Turner. Farmar kicks to Stevenson. Passes it to Farmar. Gasol a screen. Feeds it to Farmar. It's stolen by Bradley. Kicks it to Smart for the lead. No good off the front iron. Gasol passes to Stevenson. Back to Gasol. It's deflected.
Oh. Yeah.
And Olynyk kicks to Crowder. Kept alive. There's the pass to Yarebko. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. 17 seconds left to play in the third. Thomas kicks to Smart. Kicks it out to Bradley. Here's Thomas. Here's Yarebko.
Oh.
And it's Wright sending it back. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Stolen by Carter. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies lead by 1. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the 4th quarter. A terrific game so far. Here's Turner. They've got Zach Randolph. Conley out there with Adams. And there's Carter. And it's Barnes in at the 4. That's the out there for the Grizzlies. And denied at the rim, but they call the foul. Whistle blows, and we'll see him shoot 2 from the line.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stop the sure thing, slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Oh, out of bounds, Boston takes possession. Boston's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
Are we tied now?
Thomas goes in.
Are we tied now?
Bradley dishes to Johnson. And Sullinger kicks to Thomas. And that misses. Ooh. That would have put him up.
They've been strong on the board. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says, but still anybody's game.
Knocks it loose. Dang. And stolen by Thomas. To the paint. Here's Turner. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
In the lead.
And the Celtics lead by 2. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
It's Bradley on the wing. And then Carter with the dunk.
You might not have expected him to go for the steal there. But boy, oh boy, did it ever work out for him.
Yeah, and I love that. I mean, at this stage of a tight game, all too often teams play not to lose, and they would be in the lead right now if he hadn't taken a chance there.
Now a timeout called by Boston. To check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, guys. Well, Brad Stevens had some advice for the team over that last break.
What's up?
He told his guys, listen, we've got to make the most of every opportunity right now. We can win this game, but it's all about making every single possession count. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
And as always, Doris, thank you. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Something else they've done is force a lot of mistakes defensively, and they've been turning those turnovers into points.
Conley, the pass to Barnes. Randolph again, Sullinger. And it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot, he'll go to the free throw line.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
The free throw drops for Zach Randolph. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Outside Thomas. He dishes it to Johnson. To the middle. And Sullinger kicks to Thomas. Kicks it out to Bradley. Another shot, and it's off the back rim. No good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Oh.
So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
At the line for your Grizzlies.
That free throw missing.
Hey, just letting you know, we're getting live streamed straight up on the YouTubes. took it out. Ramdigity. What up? Oh, and I make a point. Great job.
He did the important part at the line there. The heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
Thomas dishes to Bradley. Rejected by Gasol. Just a little under 2
Barnes got that
minutes
IQ though.
here in the fourth. Barnes passes to Conley. Offensive rebound.
Got the re-re.
Tries again.
Really
It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Thomas. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Boston. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
He's really the guy you want on the stripe in that situation. I mean, there's no doubt about it. He's clutch.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And I think taking a time here to talk things over is a smart idea.
One of the things.
You know what? Whatever.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Conley kicks to Barnes.
Come on,
Left side, Randolph. The rebound by the Celtics. Bradley's got his 3rd rebound tonight.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball.
They've been out-hustled. At this point, hard to see them recovering from that.
Thomas against Conley. .136 left.
How you doing, Ryan? How you doing, Ryan?
6 on the shot clock. Looking for Gasol. He gets it there. From down it goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
You
know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Sullinger brings the double team. Randolph dishes to Allen. And here's Conley outside. And the shot is good. Now it's a 7-point Grizzly lead.
It's going to take something special for them to come back now.
Well, I would say something special and some luck as well, or good fortune, however you want to phrase it. Even though it went down, I don't think that's the kind of look they should be settling for.
It's hauled in by Thomas.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Bradley can't get it to go.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill.
Yes, no.
And it's out of bounds. Last touched by Allen.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 5. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know what? It isn't over yet. A quick score and a foul.
And perhaps a few missed free throws, and they're right back in it. So it all has to happen fast, but it could happen.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Outside Bradley. Outside Thomas. Back to Bradley.
Oh.
There's the three. Gets the three to fall.
What?
Here's Conley. Gasol passes to Randall. It's stolen by Sullinger.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
I win. Yo, add me on YouTube, ramdigity. Instagram, ramdigity. That's network, ramdigity. I'll help you out, ramdigity. Let's do it, ramdigity. Help me out, ramdigity.
Yep, and it might not be the way a coach would have drawn it up or wanted
Crazy.
it to end, but these fans loved it.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you
Let's
for
get
watching.
some Battlefield.
We'll see you next time.
Let's get around the Battlefield going. Cool, cool, cool.